Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
First tonight, this is the staggering amount of drugs recovered by police from just 2 drones that were attempting to fly cannabis, phones and SIM cards into a prison in North London. A prison officer has told us that they say the use of drones is now so widespread in the capital that it is out of control. It follows a damning report into the shoddy state of Pentonville Prison, where Sarah Harris is now. Sarah.
Yes, a couple of years ago you wouldn't have even heard of drones being used to smuggle contraband into a prison. But one prison officer told me today that at some prisons in London this is commonplace and in others this is out of control. Now a neighbours just stopped me a couple of minutes ago and told me off camera that this is happening night after night after night. Another neighbour told me earlier that this is happening during the day as well. Now if Richard the cameraman can just take a look, go into focus over the wall, over the prison wall here at Pentonville and up to one of those top windows. You can see it's an old Victorian prison. You can see the design of the windows makes it possible for prisoners to put their hand out. You can see there's actually a hole there in the netting and take a bag of contraband from hanging from a drone. And today I was able to see the sheer size, the sheer volume of goods that were seized over a single weekend.
Phones, SIM cards, drugs. In just one weekend, all of this was destined for inmates at Pentonville Prison. Much of it was carried by 2 drones. One was caught by a prison officer, another crashed. 2 others got away. This is usable, presumably. It's just a cheap thing you can get off the internet.
Yes, and the size is so that when it is recovered by the inmate within the prison system, that they can hide it from the guards.
Officers say it shows the extent of the problem at London's older prisons.
Drones have come in since the last 6 months to 9 months with technology, because they've worked out they can drop the drones into the prison yards because of the age of them, because they don't have the fences as high, and they've got line of sight because they're not built near houses. So it's increased the use of contraband going through that method. So what you see on the table here is just one weekend between the 12th and the 14th of August. And this was recovered through our operation that we've had in since June, which has been targeting specifically the drones, but also all contraband that goes over the walls.
CCTV footage shows another drone earlier in the year making a delivery to an inmate at Wandsworth Prison. Staff say they need more help in tackling the increasing problem.
These drones will allow them to fly stuff over the walls, drop it, and even, if need be, get it to the cell directly. More needs to be done, and we need to get to grips with the problem before it gets too bad.
You can buy drones online for as little as £40. In Pentonville Prison, the style of the windows make it easy for prisoners to take in packages and pass them on using the green tape to neighbouring cells. In Amsterdam, eagles have been trained to bring down illegal drones. It's the kind of strategy that prison campaigners say is lacking here.
I think it's very difficult because the prison service has been on the back foot. The problem is if people go in, they take drugs, then we can't expect them to lead law-abiding lives on release.
The prison service says there is a programme underway to replace the windows at Pentonville. New laws mean anyone caught using a drone to smuggle into prison could end up with a 2-year sentence themselves.
Well, one of the drugs being smuggled in is a drug called spice, and prison officers have been telling me today that this makes prisoners very, very difficult to deal with, and this is one of the reasons why they've been asking for extra resources and extra support to deal with this problem. The prison service says it is aware, it's working hard and doing all that it can. The Met Police is asking for anyone who has any information to contact them. Back to you.
Thank you. Sarah Harris reporting there from Pentonville Prison.
I've been getting away with it all.